Here we go with heat number 3. 9 cars to go around yet again. Set for a start, heat 3. No quarter given on the front row. Oh, trouble further back. A couple of them collided, but the greens remain on. And Dave Gardner takes the lead. There's trouble right at the back. One of the cars didn't go, and it's inconvenienced Gary Higgs, and Ryan Alexander is a long last. I think it's Andrew White, the 23 car. Look at the battle for the lead though. 2 and 8 going hammer and tongs. Dave Gardner holds the lead. Back to Peter Nicola in second place, then Darren Anning is third. Fourth place is Brent Coleman. Moving into fifth now is Mark Towers underneath of Aylan. Back then to Gary Higgs and also Ryan Alexander. They've got a lot of work to do at the very back. Alexander into seventh now, and Gary Higgs back to the tail. Down the back straight, our race leader is Dave Gardner, leading the 2 of Peter Nicola. They won't know about the others further back, who should be a lot further up, but had all sorts of trouble. Darren Anning in third, Coleman, Towers, Alexander, back then to Aylan and Gary Higgs. Down the back straight they go once again. Dave Gardner out in front, the 6-time South Australian champion. He's been the runner-up in this event a couple of times as well. Should have won at Adelaide Motorsport Park about 10 years ago. He led most of the race. He stops and props. Peter Nicola closes, and so too does Darren Anning. Ryan Alexander moves up to 5th place now. Peter Nicola right behind our race leader. It's Gardner, Nicola, and Anning has closed on the pair of them. Back then to Coleman. Ryan Alexander in 5th place. Trouble further back, this will bring on the yellows. Great driving by Gary Higgs to get between the 2. It's Mark Towers and Wayne Aylett down there, and Gary Higgs was able to get between the 2 with minimal contact. And that brings on the cautions in heat 3. Back underway, let the battle continue. Down out in front. The 2 car out after the 8. It's Dave Gardner just in front. Darren Anning throwing everything in the lead 2 cars. And Ryan Alexander's about to make things very interesting because he's moved into 4th. Anning tries to come underneath of Peter Nicola. Down the main straight at the halfway mark. 6 down and 6 to go in heat 3. Also right there is Brent Coleman in the 14 as they storm down the back straight. Dave Gardner out in front. Peter Nicola in second place. Back there in third is Anning, not anymore, because here comes Ryan Alexander from the back. He's moved up to 3rd place. Back to Coleman in 5th. Back then to the 65 of Wayne Aylett and Mark Towers. What will the 47 car do now? Can he catch the leaders? Dave Gardner out in front. This time there'll be 4 laps to go. Peter Nicola from Victoria right out after him. And the 47 of Ryan Alexander, the South Australian champion. Back then to Darren Anning in 4th place. Back then to Coleman in 5th. Aylett and Towers round out the 7th, still running. Down the back straight, Dave Gardner ran wide coming out of 2. Peter Nicola closes again. They come out of turn 4 with 3 laps to go. It's Dave Gardner wringing the neck out of car number 8 and in front. Second place, the 2 car in Peter Nicola. Ryan Alexander and Darren Anning having a great run as well. They run the back straight here in Moama. They'll come up with 2 laps to go in heat number 3. It is just Dave Gardner, just from Peter Nicola and the 47 car of Ryan Alexander. 1.5 laps left to go. White flag to come out next time around. And look at the barnstorming finish we're going to get. Ryan Alexander from the back has moved into second place now. Comes underneath it, Dave Gardner with a lap to go. Peter Nicola fights back. The white flag has been and gone. And Dave Gardner just in front. Ryan Alexander right behind him. Back to Peter Nicola and Darren Anning. Ryan Alexander might hit the front as they go into turn 3 and 4 the last time. He's going to come underneath, but Dave Gardner will prevail. Great race. Gardner first, Alexander, then back to Peter Nicola and Darren Anning. Fifth place is Wayne Aylett, Brent Coleman and Mark Towers. Wowee, from the very back of the field, Ryan Alexander nearly stole it. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Gardner takes the win. Alexander and Peter Nicola in a blanket go. 0.6 of a second separated the three, and the quick lappers are 17.57 by Ryan Alexander.
Righto, Dave Gardner, mate. You didn't have any joy here in the Victorian title, but you certainly opened your count tonight in the Aussie.
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, we had a bit of a bad run through the title, but tonight's a new night, new show, so we go again. But yeah, we struggled a little bit there. Just when you're leading, you're not sure where to go sometimes, and I want to run high, but sort of told me I had to stay low. The track's flicking off through the middle, so I just defended my line a bit, probably a bit too much, but it's all about getting the win.
I can tell you now, Dave, if you didn't defend your line, you weren't going to keep it, because Ryan Alexander was right there at the end, and Peter Nicola was having a real red-hot crack at you, and he was never far behind.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty evening sort of track, so I didn't overdrive it. I just held my line. I thought they want to go around the outside. Good luck with that. So I just held my line, got the points, and we really need to open the account with a win. It's good.
Righto, good luck for the next one.